Okay, so I was just thinking about this the other day while, mindlessly scrolling online. You know how it is. It feels like fashion used to just be about, what looks cool, right? A cool jacket, a weird pair of pants, whatever. But now, it's this whole other thing. We're talking about the digital and tech transformation of fashion, and honestly, how technology is totally redefining what style even is in 2025. It's not just about the clothes anymore, it's about the code behind them. It's so weird to think that fashion is now this mashup of pure creativity and, super advanced technology. It's like your favorite designer is also secretly a computer genius, which is kind of a vibe. And it's not just for the high fashion people on runways in Paris or whatever. This tech stuff is changing everything for us, normal people. It's completely changing how we shop, how we experience clothes, and even how we think about what style means. Think about it. Trying on clothes with your phone, a computer telling you what you might like. It's kind of insane. It's not just about walking into a store anymore. The fitting room is in your bedroom. The runway is on your screen, and the inspiration is literally everywhere, all at once, all the time. It's a little overwhelming, but also really, really cool. So today, I kind of want to just, dive into it. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of how all this digital stuff is shaking up the fashion world. From AI designers, which is a concept that literally blows my mind, to clothes that only exist on the internet. It's a lot to process. It feels like we're living in the future, but right now. Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know, but it's happening, so we might as well figure out what it all means for our closets and our entire sense of self. It's going to be a journey, so grab a coffee, get comfy, and let's just talk about it. Okay, so remember when Fashion Week was this super exclusive thing? You'd see paparazzi photos and maybe a blurry video, and that was it. It felt so far away. But now, it's like the whole thing has moved online. It's not just about a physical runway anymore. It's about creating a digital vibe. Brands are doing these insane virtual shows with crazy animations and interactive stuff. You can be sitting in your bed, in your sweatpants, and have a front row seat. It kind of makes you feel important, you know? It's way more inclusive, which is honestly sick. It's not just for the industry people anymore. It's for anyone who, genuinely loves clothes. This whole digital thing also means everything feels more personal. You're not just a random person in a crowd. You're, part of the experience. You can click on an outfit you like, see it from all angles, and sometimes even, pre-order it right then and there. It's instant gratification, which, let's be real, my brain is literally wired for at this point. It's changing the whole power dynamic. It's not just brands telling us what's cool. We get to react in real time, comment, share. We have a voice. It's this weird, cool conversation happening on our screens, and it's making fashion feel less like a lecture and more like a hangout. This is where it gets actually sci-fi, artificial intelligence, or AI. It sounds like something from a movie, but it's literally designing clothes now. Well, not designing them like a person with feelings and trauma and stuff, but it's helping. AI can look at millions of images from Instagram, TikTok, and street-style blogs all at once and be okay, so neon green is about to have a moment. It can predict trends before they even happen, which is honestly terrifying and also really cool. It's like having a crystal ball for fashion. Designers can use this to figure out what people actually want to wear, and it's not just about trends. AI is also helping make fashion less wasteful, which is a huge deal. You know how brands sometimes make 1 million shirts and then only half of them sell? AI can help predict exactly how much stuff they need to make, so there's less leftover clothing ending up in a landfill. It also powers those little, you might also sections when you're shopping online. Sometimes it's so scarily accurate, I'm like, did this robot read my diary? It's creating this super personal shopping experience, which means you find stuff you actually love instead of just like buying something random because you're bored. Okay, trying on clothes can be the absolute worst experience of all time. The lighting is always terrible. You're sweating. You can't tell if something actually looks good. It's a whole ordeal. But now, technology is trying to fix that, which is, like, thank you. We're talking about virtual reality and augmented reality, VR and AR. So with AR, you can use your phone camera and it's like, poof, the dress you were looking at online is suddenly on your body. You can turn around, see how it fits, see if the color is weird on you, all without ever leaving your room. It's like a real-life Snapchat filter, but for shopping. It's just so much more convenient. And honestly, it feels more sustainable too, right? Think about how many times you've ordered something it doesn't fit, and you have to ship it back. That's so much packaging and like gas for the delivery trucks and whatever. This virtual try-on stuff could cut down on that a lot. And then there's VR, which is even more immersive. You could like put on a headset and walk around a completely virtual store, picking things up, trying them on your little avatar. It sounds a little nerdy, but it also sounds kind of fun. It makes shopping feel like a game, not a chore. This is the part that, like, actually breaks my brain a little bit. Digital clothing. As in, clothes that are not real. They only exist online. I know, it sounds so weird, but think about it. How many times have you bought an outfit just to take a picture in it for Instagram? Guilty. Digital fashion is kind of like that, but, like, way more intense. You buy a digital garment, send a photo of yourself to the designer, and they professionally edit the piece onto you. You get this insane, futuristic, high-fashion look for your online presence, but without the physical item. It's all about expressing yourself in the digital world. And then there are NFTs, which are basically like digital collectibles for these clothes. It proves you own the original digital design. It's like owning a rare painting, but it's a JPEG of a crazy virtual jacket. It's this whole new market for creativity. And this is where the term phygital comes in, which is a word I both hate and love. It's this blend of physical and digital. You might buy a real-life hoodie, and it comes with a code to unlock the same hoodie for your video game character or your digital avatar. It connects our real-life style with our online identity, which, let's be honest, is almost as important these days. Let's be real for a second. Fashion has a reputation for being really bad for the environment. And, like, it's kind of true. But technology is actually stepping in to help, which is amazing. One of the coolest things is 3D printing. Instead of cutting fabric and having all these little scraps left over, designers can 3D print a shoe or even a piece of clothing with, like, zero waste. It's made to order, exactly the right size, and uses only the material it needs. It's so smart and efficient. And frankly, it looks like it's from the future, which is always a plus in my book. Then there's other smart tech, like blockchain. It sounds super complicated, and it kind of is, but basically, it's like a super secure digital receipt. You can scan a tag on a shirt and see its entire life story, where the cotton was grown, which factory made it, how it got to the store. It brings all this transparency to the table, so you can actually know if a brand is being honest about being eco-friendly. Plus, we're seeing smart fabrics that are better for the planet, like materials made from algae or oranges. It's all about using technology to make smarter, kinder choices, and I am so here for it. Okay, you know when you're on TikTok or Instagram and suddenly, literally everyone is wearing the same weird strawberry dress or like a specific kind of jeans? That's not an accident. Social media has basically become the new runway, but it's like a million times faster. Trends don't start with magazines anymore. They start with a random video that goes viral. A creator wears something, people love it, and boom, it's everywhere. It's so powerful and chaotic, and it's completely changed how we discover what's cool. It's fashion by the people, for the people, which is kind of democratic and cool. And brands are paying very, very close attention. They're not just guessing what we want anymore. They're looking at the data. They can see which videos get the most views, which outfits get the most saves, and what everyone is commenting about. They use all this information to create content and clothes that they know will go viral. It's all about digital storytelling. It's not enough to just have a pretty picture of a dress. You need a story, a challenge, a meme. It's a whole new game of getting our attention, and honestly, it's kind of fascinating to watch from the inside. Okay, this is another one that feels like, what is even happening? The Metaverse. It's basically this idea of a huge, shared virtual world where we can all hang out as little avatars. And of course, fashion is already all over it. I mean, if you have a little digital version of yourself, you're gonna want it to have a cool outfit, right? It's human nature. Brands are already building virtual stores in places like Roblox and Decentraland where you can go shopping for your avatar. It's like the mall, but you don't have to put on pants to go. For Gen Z, this is apparently like the next big thing. It's a whole new way to express yourself. In the real world, you might be limited by, I don't know, money or gravity. But in the Metaverse, you can wear flaming wings or a dress made of literal water. It's pure creativity. It's becoming this new frontier for fashion, a place to experiment and be whoever you want to be. Shopping becomes an adventure, and your digital identity gets a wardrobe that's just as important as your physical one. It's weird, it's new, and it's probably where everything is headed. The personalization thing is getting seriously intense. It's all because of data and AI, which sounds kind of creepy. But let's look at the bright side. When you're shopping, the website is constantly, learning from you. It sees you clicked on a floral dress, that you spent a while looking at chunky boots, and that you always buy size medium. It takes all these little clues and basically builds a profile of your style. So the next time you visit, it doesn't show you a bunch of random stuff you'd never wear. It shows you things it genuinely thinks you'll like. It makes the whole experience of shopping so much less overwhelming. Instead of scrolling through thousands of items, you get a curated little boutique that's just for you. It's like having a personal stylist, but it's free, and it lives in your computer. This AI can even put together entire outfits for you, showing you how that top you like could look with certain pants and shoes. It makes you more confident in your choices and helps you discover new things that actually fit your vibe. It's a little bit Black Mirror, but it's also just really helpful. We've been talking a lot about digital stuff, but technology is also changing the actual physical clothes we wear. I'm talking about smart fabrics and wearable tech. This isn't just about, an Apple Watch. This is fashion that things. Imagine a jacket that has, tiny sensors in it and can automatically adjust to keep you at the perfect temperature, whether it's hot or cold outside. That technology exists. It's like your clothes are thinking for you, which is great, because sometimes I, for one, am not. It's the ultimate fusion of style and actual practical function. And it can get even more expressive. We're seeing designers embed flexible LED screens into dresses, so you can change the pattern or color with an app on your phone. You could literally have a different dress for every hour of the night without ever changing. There are workout clothes that can track your muscle movements and give you feedback on your form. It's about making our clothes work harder for us. They're not just passive things we put on our bodies anymore. They're becoming active, responsive partners in our daily lives. It's so cool. So after all that, what's next? It feels like we're on a roller coaster that's only going up. This whole digital transformation is not slowing down. It's just going to get more and more integrated into our lives until we don't even think about it anymore. Shopping online will just get smarter. Our clothes will get more functional, and the line between our physical and digital closets will get blurrier and blurrier. The metaverse will probably become less of a weird niche thing and more of a normal place to hang out and, of course, show off your style. It's an ongoing evolution, and we're right in the middle of it. But here's the thing I keep coming back to. Even with all this insane technology, this AI and VR and whatever, it doesn't replace the human part of fashion. It enhances it. A robot can't feel the excitement of finding the perfect vintage t-shirt. An algorithm doesn't understand the story behind your favorite beat-up leather jacket. Technology is a tool. It's an amazing, powerful tool that's giving designers, creators, and all of us new ways to be creative and express ourselves. But the heart of fashion, the creativity, the emotion, the self-expression, that's still all us. And I don't think that's ever going to change. So, yeah, that was a lot. It's pretty clear that fashion and technology are, like, officially best friends now, and their friendship is changing literally everything. From AI predicting the next big thing to being able to try on a whole outfit from your couch, we're living in a completely new era of style. It's not just about fabric and thread anymore. It's about data, pixels, and virtual reality. The future of fashion is this wild, exciting, and sometimes confusing mix of human creativity and super smart digital innovation. It's a fusion that's making style more personal, more sustainable, and way more interesting than it's ever been. I feel like this is a call to action or whatever. For brands, it's a push to keep innovating, to not be afraid of getting a little weird and trying new things. For creators, it's a massive new playground to experiment with what style can even mean. And for us, who just, wear clothes, it's an invitation to embrace it all. To play with digital fashion, to be curious about where our clothes come from, and to have fun with this new digital experience. The rules are being rewritten, and we all have a chance to help write them, which is honestly a pretty cool thought. At the end of the day, fashion is all about expression, and technology is just giving us a whole new language to speak. It's a bigger toolbox, a wider canvas. So whether you're rocking a 3D printed sneaker, a vintage band tee, or a dress that only exists in the metaverse, you're part of this crazy, amazing evolution. Anyway, that's all I have to say about that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is this all super cool or super scary? I'm genuinely curious. Okay, bye.